Adu anyoba itu. Adu anyoba itu. Adu anyoba itu. Muri okuwa nyoba. No mwiyumiriirie. Ona ciathira kara. Ona twatiririo ni githinji. Mukeyumia. Ona ni ndiumitie wa kahitu wa kairitu. Asante sana, Your Excellency, former Vice President, Speaker Emeritus J.B. Muturi, honorable members of Parliament and the Senate, senior councils present, and our learned friends of the great profession, good evening. Mimi nimeshukuru sana to be among these great minds, because sometimes in the job that we do, we get a bit rusty because of not being where knowledge is. When I was a student in biology in Kenyaga High School in 1980, we learned about two processes, one called diffusion, another one called osmosis. The movement of small molecules from a lower concentration to high concentration. When you sit with lawyers, you benefit from osmosis. The transfer of small knowledge of Rigathi to great knowledge by our lawyers. Kwa hivyo mtatuambukiza masomo kidogo. So we will learn. By the time we leave here, we will be better people, will be more knowledgeable by staying with such great minds. Let me thank the organizers for this great occasion. This is not a joke. Almost 1,000 lawyers seated together, making merry together, having a nice time, celebrating their culture, acknowledging their traditions is a great thing. As a leader from this region, I am very grateful, and I want to say thank you. And I want to encourage you that you should make this an annual event where you meet, make merry, celebrate your culture, your traditions, fellowship, and get to know one another as we solidify ourselves as a people. Nobody should intimidate you that you are meeting here with our cousins from Ukambani. There is a tendency in this country, when other people meet, it is called national unity. When the people of the mountain meet, it is called tribalism. The other day we saw Githinji and Gideon Moi having a nice time, saying that it is national unity. When Rigathi sits with Kibe Mugai, they say it's tribalism. We are saying if sitting with our brothers and sisters who talk the same language is tribalism, let it be. Chinua Achebe, that great writer from Nigeria, wrote in one of his greatest works and said, when kinsmen meet together for a feast, it is not because they don't have food in their own homes. They do so because it is right for kinsmen to sit and eat together. My kinsmen, nimepongeza tumeketi pamoja. Na wewe Githinji, ukitaka kesho kuita sisi wa kabila, wewe endelea. Sisi tunaongea mambo yetu, wewe enda kwenu uongee mambo yenu. Kuna mtu wana kwao? Tutigimeni wote wakatweke hata? We cannot, we will be foolish people. That people want to label us tribalists because we speak our language. God in his own wisdom created 41 communities in Kenya. If God had a problem with people speaking their language, he would have just created one homogeneous community in Kenya, speaking one language for the whole country. But God in his own wisdom created 42 ethnic communities with different languages so that we can have richness in diversity. We are proud of our language. Na yule anakasirika tukiongea lugha yetu ameze wembe. And I have said nobody should admonish me for speaking my language in Muranga. When I'm in Muranga, The people of Murang'a are my people. I am not an Englishman, and I'm not Chinese or Japanese. I speak my language when I'm in Murang'a, because that's the language they understand. Even you people, just speak English when you go to the courtroom. Hii wakati ingine mnazungumzia sisi Kisugu ya nini? Wewe wajiro no aigua. Usiwahi kuongelesha mimi Kisugu tena bana. Unless you are in kotini. Finally, ndio niseme two things. Niite JB Muturi, our brother from Embu. My good people, I have a special appeal to make to you today. My community and I are in trouble, deep trouble. We are under persecution by Githinji. Our community faces extinction. Our businesses have been ruined. Our agriculture, our tea, our coffee has been ruined. Pending bills of our people have not been paid. We are in trouble because we elected Tugege to the National Assembly and the Senate. That is why we are in trouble. If the people in this room had offered themselves for election, like Gachagua, like Kagushia, like Wakilimureu, our community would not be in the shit we are in. As we mourn Raila Odinga, I must admit, I admire two things about that old man. And I'm really very touched by his leadership. Look at the political party that he built called ODM. A strong political party that though he has never been elected president, he is able to get into every government and get what he wants. Because he has a strong political party. But most importantly, his political party, all the legislators are top-notch lawyers. These are the people who have protected Raila Odinga for 30 years. If you look at Raila's team, James Orengo, Otieno Kajwang, late, Omolo Atiende, Karoli Omondi, Peter Kaluma, Edwin Sifuna, Stewart Matier, Catherine Muma, Mile Odhiambo, the bad girl, Beatrice Oyomo, Tom Ojieda, Okongo Mgeni, Mohamed Faki, Ochieng, and Babu Owino. Great minds. Great minds. Then nyinyi munanipatia Kawanjiko wa Matinga wa Makeki. Ate nani? Ate nani? Ate wa Mabosho. Good people, my people. My people. Your leader is in trouble. He has no foot soldiers. You have given him Togeges. Yet you sit here, great minds. Great minds. And you can see the lawyers you gave me have stood for the people. Gachagua, Wakilimureu, Kagushia. I'm asking you tonight. The party that I have formed to look for government and to protect the interest of our people, the DCP, I'm looking for 140 legislators. I am requesting this group here tonight to give me 40 lawyers to back me up. I want to plead with you tonight, and I have come here for that purpose only, to plead with you, great minds. You cannot say politics is dirty. By you staying away, the country is dirty because of bad governance and poor leaders. How can you leave our people in the hands of our mafosho? Eh? How? Our people, you are so educated, you are so learned. You must offer yourself to lead our people, to defend them, to make good laws, to represent them, and to start family in what you believe in. Nemoko he thigari cia mawakiri? Eh? Ndamuthaitha ndamutandukira nguo. Nyumba ino itu hatikaine ni kuninwo renda kuninwo ni githiji. Atubangeire maundu moru. Na nie ndingihota wira uyu ndi nyiki mwana umwe ti ndiri. Ndina thigari 15 na itirahota kugitira ruriri wega. Ni turageria tukahuma. Ndirenda thigari igana rimwe ria 40 na ndirenda thigari njega, thigari njugi, thigari ciina murugamo, mawakiri mwe guku, nyumba yanyu iraninwo mugika atia? Nyumba yanyu iraninwo mwe guku na mwina ugi na mwina omenyo, mukauga ati siasa ciina giko. Nyumba ino yathira mukauga atia? Twaninwo mwe guku na muri athomu na mwina omenyo na mwina ohoti na no muhota kurugamirira nyumba yanyu ndikaninwo. Mwandigira ndi nyikire gwika atia ndi mundu umwe? Ndamuthaitha umuthi uyu mwarega guka tuteithanie tugitire nyumba ino itu. Mukauga ngayarĩo anga ndĩarĩo. Mundu ũrĩa ũratuhũra ti mundu ũguo, nĩ mundu ũrenda akiri nyingĩ mũno cia mawakiri ta inyuĩ na madagĩtarĩ na maengineer. I'm calling upon professionals from our community. You are the majority in this country. How can your community be in trouble because you are refusing to come and defend your community like other communities do? Look at Raila Odinga, that old man. He has rested in dignity because of the way he has been protected together with his community by professionals. Our professionals on election day, hampatikani, munaenda kukoroga maflati huko Ruai. Kati mwekaga ati mwenda koroga riria bururi ura pangirwo rio gwatha uguikara ati mugathie koroga-ini aria ange mugathie kuhura ngovu. Ndamwira umuthi uyu, you professionals, when there is bad governance in a country, the professionals and the middle class are the first victim. The people who are feeling the pinch of bad governance in this country are the professionals and the middle class. You cannot stay away from the electoral process. You must not only come out to vote, but you must offer yourself to positions of leadership, to come and govern your country, protect your country, and protect your community, and protect your families. Nie ndamuria na gitio, nie ndire muge muno no ndire kirimu. Ndarora uguo ndi muthuri, ndirona nduma ya nyumba ino itu. Mwarega guka mundeithie tuteithanie na atongoria aya ma. Tuhite mundu uyu ndagacoke na tukorwo na andu akurugamirira nyumba ino itu mane tukuona u. Koguo ni ndamuthaitha muthie mukome mwicuranie mugiukira rucio kiroko mutue matua. Ona inyue muke tunyitanire. Ndi kwenda kwaria muno. Ndireretwo tuoka kuina mugithi. Neguo. Oguo ndirenda njete my brother and my cousin oke mamugeithie tuoka kuria rwimbo. Na no wega ndaririe airetu aria othe meguku mahikite na athuri ao meguku. Mumenye inyuĩ athuri muhikitie airetu acio. Umuthi uyu nginya igongona ririthire acio ni airetu akwa. Those are my daughters. Neguo And dowry payment is a continuous exercise. Wacemania na ithe wa muthuri ukamunengera kiria kimukorie niguo namo atimia aria ange megukwo othe Amerika rikinyite ria kuhika na kugia mwana umuthi uyu muri atimia itu na inyuĩ tukuina na inyuĩ guku tukuina na inyuĩ guku ndaci na gutire mundu ungituria o muthi wiki niguo koguo tutikwenda twarie muno tondu tukwenda kuria rwimbo tukenere unduire witu tukenere ugikuyu witu. And finally, I want to thank my brother Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, my cousin. Hi cousins. Hi Makuzo. Let me tell you, when Ruto chased me away from government, he had a very big plan to isolate the people of Mountain and create vote versus one like he did in 2007. I had to make a very quick decision. First and foremost, unite our people, and then look for our friends and our cousins to make sure William Ruto does not isolate the Mountain people. And the first thing I did, I looked for our cousin, Kalonzo Musyoka, na watu wetu kutoka Ukambani, tumeshikana kama simiti. Nimetoka hapo, nimeenda Coast, nimetafuta our cousins, the Mijikenda. Nimetoka nimeenda Mulembe Nation, nimetafuta our cousins. Tumeenda Kisii, tumetafuta wa Makuzo. Kutoka hapo nimeenda Masaini, tumetafuta mashemeji wetu. So I want to confirm two things to you tonight. Our community is united as one. Number two, William Ruto cannot isolate us. We have our cousins with us and we are safe as a community. Mimi nimebakisha kazi mbili peke yake. I must take you back to government in a big way. That I must do and I will. Number four, and the most important, I must mentor young leaders to take over leadership. The hole we are in as a community is because nobody cared to mentor young leaders. Ruto came and confused us because we did not have leaders. I am in the process of mentoring young leaders. Gitungati John Medhu from Nyandarua, Gasheri from Kirinyaga, Senator Murango from Kirinyaga, Senator Nyoto from Muranga, Uyu Getonga Mukonji from Embu, and many other young leaders akina Ngogoyo kutoka huko pande ya Kajiado. And I must do that because it is the right thing to do. I cannot be selfish as a leader and fail to mentor young people to take over leadership so that we don't find ourselves in the hole we are in. Tuwe hamwe. Direda lutuwete brother wito. Ogwetuwa JB Muturi. Oke atwaririe. Ashoke atwetere our cousin Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Nigetha kuma hau twathie kuria rwimbo. Na andu aria maraharĩria ndawa I can take even in dollars. Even in Kenya shilling, gutire kindu ndirarega. Kindu kiuru no kibungo. Makofi ya